Happy Friday, Yarmouth! Welcome back to this week's edition of the Friday Five, where we cover people, places, and programs that you ought to know a little bit more about. Now, we are rounding into the holiday season. This will be the last Friday Five of 2024. And so we've got a bunch of festive things we're gonna run into, and I can't wait to get back into this in 2025. With that, let's get right into it. Number one, you know what? Elections are hard. They just are. Fortunately, we've got rock stars running our elections here in Yarmouth, and their hard work was totally validated by the Maine Secretary of State's office earlier this week. We found out that after doing all of their exit polling, all of their data tabulation, that 100% of the votes tallied here in Yarmouth, that's through absentee ballots, that's through in-person ballots, that's from counting ballots from soldiers serving overseas, our voting tally matched the state's voting tally 100%. And you say, hey Scott, shouldn't that happen every time? You'd think so, but it happens way less than you'd think. So by us hitting that 100%, that is really great news to celebrate. And again, a huge testament to the folks that put in hours and hours of work. And remember, this was a week or two after a special election that we had to put on at short notice to fill a vacated school committee seat. So really phenomenal work from Lisa and Ruth and the rest of all the volunteers who participated both at the special elections and leading up to the November election. Just phenomenal work, and we want to make sure we celebrate that. Number two, since Christmas is next week, I've got some last minute holiday shopping to do, and I'm with my friend Emily at Island Treasure Toys. For the 3 people in Yarmouth that have not visited Island Treasure Toys, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you offer.
Yeah, so we're really a classic toy store where we have lots of specialty toys. We have lots of trendy things as well. We were just looking at a hot item, which is we have little furblets. Scott was looking for Furbies, but we have Furblets, which are little baby Furbies. So we have stuff like that too.
Just as loud as the Furbies.
Yeah, just as loud for sure. Yeah, and we are really happy to be here in Yarmouth. It's a great community where we help a lot of people with birthdays and holiday shopping and all the events all year round.
So Island Treasure Toys, as everybody knows, has been a staple here in Yarmouth for a long time. And Island Treasure Toys does something a little bit different than most retail stores. You help gift wrap, and you're going to help me gift wrap.
Yes, we do. We do a lot of gift wrapping, especially at this time of year, and we're always happy to do that. It's a complimentary service we offer with any purchase here. It's
amazing. So if you need some fantastic toys, the thing that I love the most, STEM-related toys for young kiddos. They've got stationery, they've got home gifts, they've got everything that you might want. So swing on by to Island Treasure Toys. And what are your hours of operations during this week? And
we're open 10 to 6 here in Yarmouth every day except for Sunday, which is 10 to 4.
So we hope to see you then. Thanks again, Emily.
Thank you.
Off to the next. Number 3. Back here in front of the Royal River, where we've spent a lot of time over the last few months. We really appreciate everybody's participation throughout the ongoing Section 206 study of the Royal River. There's been a phenomenal amount of public comment and great sort of support for the town and for the Army Corps as we pursue this study and figure out what next steps might look like for us here in Yarmouth. So we're getting close to the end of that study, and that means that there's going to be some decisions being made soon. So the town council's scheduled a special meeting on Thursday, January 2nd at 6 o'clock in the log cabin. There, they're going to be acting on a resolution to support restoration efforts along the Royal River. So if you've got questions, check out the town's website. Under the town council heading, you'll be able to find all the meeting material, but certainly reach out to the town office or to the town councilors if you have any questions or comments or testimony that you'd like to share. But January 2nd, 6 o'clock, log cabin. Hope to see you there. Seems like every week I direct you folks to go to the town's website, and it occurred to me that, I don't know if everybody's been to the town's website. So I figured I might just give you a quick overview of some of the online services that we offer and how to explore and learn more about different projects and programs that are offered here at the town of Yarmouth. So we're going to quickly, just a quick tutorial. So yarmouth.me.us is where you can find us. We've got a new landing page here that occasionally will have sort of pop-up alerts of if this is one is about winter parking and snow removal. But if there are office closures, or if there are incoming winter storms, or the clam festival is happening, or things like that, that'll pop up from time to time. If you look, there's a bunch of different drop downs. You can learn more about the town council and check out some of their meeting material, backup material. There's also pages that are specific to different projects. For example, this is for the ongoing Section 206 study of the Royal River. All kinds of informations and hyperlinks to different fun pieces of information. There are videos embedded of public meetings. We have a frequently asked questions page for most of our programs and different initiatives. So you can click through these and sort of learn at your own pace. If you go back to the main home screen here, under community resources, this is sort of our quick link section. So these are items that, excuse me, items that are sort of most needed, regularly available. So again, town council meetings, notices, same thing for the planning board if there are development projects going on, different forms and documents. This here could be anything from permit applications to victualers licenses, to fire alarm sticker inspections. They're all here, and they're all in PDF format, so you'll be able to explore those and print them out on your own. There's also information like online payments, and we'll get to that in just a second. Transfer station. I wish there was some sort of function and we could say whether or not the swap shop is open, but I don't think technology has gotten there yet. But if you want to know when it's open and what's accepted, go ahead and check out the transfer station recycling page. Also, we have GIS mapping. So if you want to know sort of where your boundaries are, map and lot information, values of property, you can access that here. There's also a few other fun overlays. There's one for historic structures that we have several historic districts in town, so it shares where those historically relevant homes and buildings are located. And then there's sort of the general map viewer that provides an overview of, sort of a mapping overview of the town of Yarmouth. So you say, I agree. And then from here, you can see our different zoning ordinances. You can zoom right into the town office, for example. You can see this is the Beth Condon pathway. It shows you where all the trails are in town, and there's also other information. As you click into it, you can find out, again, map and lot numbers, physical addresses, owners if you want to know who your neighbor is and need to connect with them for whatever reason. Going back to the home screen, below this we have a handful of news items, and these are the things that are sort of, again, top of mind. We've done our best to provide some ongoing information related to winter storms, and we covered that in an earlier edition. So this is back from the storm that we got last week. Other information about the Public Works Department and their processes. If you go there to the bottom right-hand corner, there are a list of upcoming public meetings. So all of our public meetings, whether they are planning board, town council meetings, all of our advisory boards and committees are also listed on here. And if you click on them, it provides a little bit of information. If they offer online participation, the link to those are always included in the calendar information. So there's just some functions of the website, but I want to kind of just highlight this. Up at the top right-hand corner, there's an online services drop-down. And we'd love to see you at the front desk. The ladies love to see you at the front desk for your dog licenses and for rapid renewal and for hunting and fishing licenses. But if for whatever reason you want to just kind of stay home, we can do that all online now. So boat registrations, burn permits, fire permits, like I said, dog licenses, hunting, fishing licenses, mooring renewals, all of these sort of administrative functions can pretty much be done online at this point. So again, if you want to sort of make your experience a little bit more streamlined and efficient, you've got some options. Number 5, hey, have you finished your holiday shopping yet? I haven't either, but don't worry, there's still time. Next week is Christmas and the start of Hanukkah. So in observance of both of those holidays, we've got a few municipal office closures that you should know about. On Tuesday the 24th, both the town office and the library will be closed at noon. They'll also be closed all day on Christmas Day and the first night of Hanukkah. So if you have things you need to do, make sure you hit us up before or afterwards. We'll be open on Thursday and Friday the rest of that week. But the 24th and the 25th, Hopefully you're at home spending it with your family and celebrating your own way. But we can't wait to see you when the holiday wraps up. As we wrap up 2024, it's time to reflect on the last year and all the successes that we've seen, but also look forward to some exciting things in 2025. Throughout the holiday season, we find ourselves in a time of warmth, reflection, and togetherness. It's a season that invites us to pause from the busyness of our daily routines and turn our attention toward the things that matter most: family, friends, and most importantly, the communities that shape our lives. It's also a season that reminds us the extraordinary power of giving, not just in the form of wrapped presents under a tree, but through the generosity of spirit that comes from extending kindness, support, and compassion to others. True giving is about recognizing needs around us and doing what we can to meet them, whether through small, thoughtful acts or bold steps that make a lasting impact. Community lies at the heart of this spirit. It's within our neighborhoods, workplaces, and shared spaces that we discover the richness of human connection. When we come together, whether to celebrate, to support, or to serve, we strengthen the bonds that hold us together. These moments remind us that none of us are truly alone, and that when we work as one, we can overcome challenges and create opportunities that benefit all. Public participation is one of the highest expressions of this communal spirit. It teaches us that working with others isn't just about solving problems, but it's about building bridges, fostering understanding, and creating a legacy of care. So, from all of us at the town of Yarmouth, we wish you a very happy holidays, and we look forward to serving you in 2025.